Bad morning, everybody. Bad morning. This is Keith at 50th Street Studio, of course. We're coming up on 10 o'clock in about 10 minutes, which means it'll be time for this week's episode of Bad Saturday Morning. And this week we're going to watch 3 bad Sid and Marty Krofft shows. I've had some people tell me that these aren't necessarily bad, but we'll find out when we get started at the top of the hour. In the meantime, watch these amazing offers from KTEL.
Right On! KTEL presents Right On, a super new album. 20 original hits, original stars. Thin Lizzy.
The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town.
Firefall.
You are the woman that I've always dreamed of.
Lou Rawls. You're gonna miss my girl. The Manhattan.
Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
Rick. Also includes Nadia's Theme, Sensational ELO, Elton John, Bay City Rollers, Eric Carmen, Diana Ross, and Hart.
Try to understand. I'm a magic man.
Commodore.
Just to be close to you.
Miracle.
I'm just a love machine.
20 original hits, original stars. KTEL's Right On, $5.99, tape $7.99.
Just a love machine.
It's original music power, the KTEL Music Machine with Manfred Band.
Blinded by the light.
Original stars, Andy Gibb.
Just wanna be your man.
KC and the Sunshine Band.
Come and
Foreigner, Kiss, Rolls Royce, Silvers, Marvin Gaye, and ABBA. The music makes it play. Peter McCann. Powered by all top 10 hits, it's KTEL's Music Machine.
Available at all these fine stores.
Star Power, featuring Miko's theme from Star Wars, lifts off with Paul Nicholas. Little River Band, Babies, Ellen O'Day, Kiss, and Fantastic Firefall.
Just remember I love you.
Galactic Force from Foreigner. The flagship of the galaxy, KTEL. Star Power. Top Star Festival presents 20 dynamic hits, 20 original stars, Volume 2, Delaney and Bonnie.
Only you know and I know.
Guess who?
Baby, I'll be there to shake your hand. Baby, I'll be there to share.
Melanie.
ring the living bell. Ring the living bell.
Three Dog Night. The Hillside Singers.
I'd like to teach the world to sing.
Elton John.
On bells is warm like a crown.
James Taylor.
Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Osmond. Stampeders, Rod Stewart, The Doors, Joan Baez, Bee Gees, Neil Diamond, Brad, Aretha Franklin, and many more. 20 dynamic hits, only $3.99. Distributed by KTEL, the original and the best. KTEL Records presents 20 Power Hits Volume 2, Sugarloaf.
Green-eyed lady, ocean lady.
Dawn.
Oh, can see that
Ocean.
Put your hand in the
Wadsworth Mansion. Tommy J. Guess Who, The Bells, Partridge Family, The Fuzz, Isley Brothers, and many more. 20 Power Hits, 20 original stars, only $3.99.
KTEL Records presents 25 rock revival greats, 25 original stars, The Big Bopper,
Chantilly lace and a pretty face.
the great Bill Haley, the fantastic Fats Domino, the Monotones, the Wild Rocker, Little Richard, rockin' and rollin' again with the great stars from the early rock era. Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, Crew Cuts, Everly Brothers, Roy Orbison, the Shirelles, the Killer, Jerry Lee Lewis,
Couldn't it reach a grip on the fire?
Tommy Rowe.
Sweet little Sheila, you'll know her if you see
Remember
her.
the Safaris? And many more. 25 rock revival greats, 25 original stars, the greatest rock LP ever, only $3.99. New from KTEL Records, 25 rockin' and rollin' greats, original stars, the great Bill Haley. Remember Britain's own Johnny Kidd.
Take it all over.
the Everly Brothers,
Wake up, this Susie.
the Wild Rocker, Little Richard, Lonnie Dunnigan, Lloyd Price, Roy Orbison, Beach Boys, Gene Vincent, Bobby Day, and more. The Planet. Gene Pitney, Dave Clark 5. From K-Tel, 25 rockin' and rollin' greats, the greatest rock LP ever, only £1.99. K-Tel Records presents 25 polka greats, 25 of the greatest polka hits ever collected on one LP. Beer Barrel Polka, Pennsylvania Polka, Too Fat Polka, She's Too Fat For Me, Tavern in the Town, Hoop-de-doo, Ohio Polka. These famous hits and many more are played by the all-time greats. Frankie Yankovic, the Polka King, Myron Florin, and others. No polka LP is complete without the Six Fat Dutchman and the Lichtensteiner Polka. The Champagne Polka. Don't miss this exciting offer. 25 of the greatest polkas ever to be assembled on one LP, only $3.99.
This wonderful album available at all People's Drugs, Woolworths, and Sears, only $3.99.
K-Tel presents Super Gold, 2 fantastic albums, original hits, KC and the Sunshine Band. Leo Sayers' super hit.
You know I can't dance.
Dorothy Moore, the Spinners, and Neil Sedaka. Morris Albert, Vicky Sue Robinson, and Rhythm Heritage. Super Gold, a fantastic double album from K-Tel. The British invade the world of music. Now, K-Tel presents the best of Britain. 20 great hits, original British stars, The Searchers,
Needles and pens and
Vanity Fair,
hitches ride. Hitches ride.
The Foundations,
Do you build me up, buttercup?
Mungo Jerry.
In the summertime when the weather is hot.
These are the best of Britain. Billy J. Kramer, Cilla Black, The Kinks, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Wayne Fontana, Donovan, and the Dave Clark 5. The Honeycomb,
Have I the right to hold
Swingin'
you?
Blue Jeans.
The hippie shade.
Get the best of Britain. A great new album. $4.99 from K-Tel. Tape $6.99. K-Tel presents Blockbuster, a great new LP, 20 original hits, original stars, KC and the Sunshine Band. Silver Convention. War. Leon Haywood. Average White Band. Alice Cooper, Edgar Wintergroup, Sammy Johns, David Loggins, Gladys Knight, Frankie Valli, and many more. David Getty.
Last game on the season.
The Hollies. Jigsaw. Blockbuster. 20 original hits, original stars. Be sure to get the best from K-Tel. LP $5.99, tape $6.99.
It's the greatest rock song ever written, Stairway to Heaven, the one song you just can't get enough of. And now K-Tel has collected 30 different versions of this beloved contemporary classic on one 12-inch stereo LP. Yes, if you love Stairway to Heaven now, you'll love it dozens of different ways with K-Tel's new Stairways to Heaven. And what would heaven be without stars? And Stairways to Heaven has 30 great stars with their own interpretations of Led Zeppelin's musical milestone. You'll hear George Benson, REO Speedwagon, and Al Stewart.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold.
Hold on to your headsets, there's more. Devo, Ferrami and Teicher, and Buffy St. Marie.
Your head is humming and it won't go.
And for you classical buffs, Luciano Pavarotti.
There was a lady we all know. Whoa.
From the soulful baritone strut of Barry White.
Baby, it makes me wonder.
To the popular country crooning of Slim Whitman.
And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
All the way to the saucy stylings of Ricky Lee Jones.
And she's buying a stairway. Girl uses a pot of cash.
Hey kids, turn mom and dad onto the great sounds of Stairways to Heaven with the Five Neat Guys.
And she's buying a Stairways to Heaven.
And get this, here's America's favorite copycat, Rich Little, singing it as only he can, sounding so close to the original, it's scary.
If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alone there. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen.
If you went to a record store to buy this record, they'd laugh at you, not because of your looks, but because they're not allowed to sell it. That's right, Stairways to Heaven is not available in stores. Available only by mail. Stairways to Heaven. 30 versions of Stairway to Heaven at 33 1/3 for a third of the price you pay in a store. But once again, you can't buy it in a store. Spend $9.99 per record, $12.99 for 8-track tape or cassette to Stairways to Heaven. P.O. Box 104, Mellonville. Then now.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Mike. Yeah, I saw you laughing there while we were watching that. Yeah, I was having trouble connecting to chat there. I'm having some connect problems. I'm not seeing how many people, I'm not seeing how many people are in the chat. If you could watch the chat and let me know how many people are in there, if we have people watching. Okay, all right. Well, there was some fantastic offers from KTEL. KTEL invented a new art form, an entirely new art form with that, because nothing else in the world sounds like a KTEL record commercial. And SCTV. Yeah. Sunday. Yeah. And then that SCTV bit at the end with the Stairways to Heaven was dead on. The Five Neat Guys, yeah. Introduce Mom and Dad to Led Zeppelin with the Five Neat Guys. Ivory is here. She says, bad Saturday morning. D-Words is here too. He says, hello, bad Saturday to you. And bad Saturday to you, Mike. Yeah, we're getting ready to have a really bad Saturday morning. Before we move on, talking more about KTEL, there was a comedian in the 90s. I used to see him on... I used to see this clip, Carol Says Love KTEL. Yeah. I mean... Nobody ordered the records by mail, but everybody loved the commercials. I don't. Probably a pretty good bit. Yeah. Yeah. I would buy them if I saw them at the grocery store on clearance, but I never ordered them. There was a comedian in the 90s. I used to see a clip of his stand-up act on Comedy Central back in the early days of when it was called the Comedy Channel. He did a routine called Every Song Ever Recorded, and he would do basically an extended KTEL commercial and sing all the clips of every song ever recorded, and he would sing little snippets of lyrics. The thing that KTEL discovered was that you don't even need to have a full lyric, or even you just need a fraction of a second to jam all these songs together, and it works. It's a really good lesson in editing, I think. Yeah.
A song, I instinctively expect the next song that was in KTEL,
right.
be playing. I'm like,
Right.
hey, where's the next song?
Right.
I'm expecting,
Okay.
Earth, Wind, and Fire next.
Right. Okay, I just realized that I had your mic muted, so I just turned it on.
Oh.
This whole time we've been talking.
Mine's not muted.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
It's really me this time.
Everybody, welcome.
It's not mine, but me.
Welcome, Mike, finally. Yeah. We were talking about KTEL, of course. I think you got the gist of what Mike was saying there. I got in at the beginning of that sentence. But you're right. Yeah, you remember a lot of these songs you remember from the KTEL things. And you expect... Like, I made tape mixes of my own when I was in junior high and high school. And to this day, when I hear a familiar song end, I expect my next song from those old mixtapes to come up. Yeah, I think we've all experienced that. Well, how is everybody? D-Words, Ivory, Carol is here. Anyone else who's here, please say hello. I'm having trouble connecting to chat. If anybody's watching on D-Live or Mob Crush, we're streaming on Mob Crush now. For anybody who cares, but it's a service that somebody told me about a couple of weeks ago, So I went and looked at it, and so yeah, if it's free to stream on, I'll stream it. We're on Periscope as well.
Free.
Yeah. I should be able to see any of your chats if you're on. Alpha Karina says hey. He came from my sci-fi booktube on YouTube. Canopus, he calls himself over on YouTube. And I asked him when I was streaming yesterday how he found my channel. He said, "Oh, it was back when you reviewed a book called Raft." And I was like, "That was like the third book I reviewed. That was 11 years ago." So he's been following me for evidently a really long time. Welcome, welcome, Canopus. He's in Germany too.
Ivory's got some good news in the chat.
Okay. Oh, she's going to get her first injection. Oh, wow.
Nice, excellent.
Wow. Yeah,
excellent.
that's excellent. One of our board members here at 50th Street is scheduled to get a vaccination. He's a government worker, military, and he has never stopped working. He's never had the opportunity to go into isolation, but he's scheduled to get a vaccine. And that one of our other board members actually had COVID-19. He survived it. He never called 911. He never went to the hospital. He could have died. He should have had himself hospitalized, but he survived. He's not well. He survived, but he's not healthy.
That reminds me. Did you see Tom Hanks the other night when they did the inauguration special on the evening of the inauguration last month? Tom Hanks sound the same. Does not sound the same at all.
Tom Hanks and who?
Well, when Tom Hanks did this like primetime inauguration special on the 20th when he was speaking, he just sounded completely different.
Oh, you're saying he doesn't sound well? Okay.
No, he had recovered from COVID.
Right.
And he doesn't sound.
He and his wife were one of the first people I heard of getting the disease. They were in Australia at the time.
Yeah.
And he has said, both of them have said a number of times that they're not the same.
No.
No. Yeah. Carol says she got her first one last week. Wow. That's great.
Yeah. My wife is getting her second one next week, I believe.
Oh, she's
so I think, yeah, she got her first one the day after the inauguration.
Okay.
So 3 weeks hence from that point.
I did not know that. Okay.
I don't know when I'm going to get mine. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No rush. Everybody who needs it should get it first.
It'll be 2027.
I'll just be stuck in this room streaming movies and hosting and co-hosting Saturday mornings with you, Keith.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Good plans are great plans as long as they got plans.
Your wife will be out doing things, seeing people.
Exactly. She'll tell me all about it.
Yeah.
I'll live vicariously through her.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
welcome. I have the fun.
Yeah. Welcome. Okay. Welcome everybody. It's Bad Saturday Morning. As you can see, we are going to watch some bad Croft shows. 50th Street Studio is a nonprofit. I do mention every week that these are the expenses where our donations go. We don't have much in the way of expenses for as far as an actual incorporated business goes, because we're just in isolation in the corner of a house. But these are the expenses we do need to meet. So please donate. The PayPal donation address is on screen below our faces here, and a clickable link comes up in the Twitch chat every 5 minutes or so. Ivory says she just donated through PayPal. Thank you. That's awesome. How much? Can you tell us how much? It's hard for me to look that up separately. I'll have to look at it later. Our goal every weekend is $100. We got are these donations we're seeing on screen here are from last week. So Ivory says she donated. Our goal, I got confused here for a second. Our goal is $100 for every week, and however much Ivory just donated, it'll be a percentage of $100. Was it 5, 10, 15? What was it? And we won't be streaming a movie tonight, so we need to we need to reach that 100 during the show. We have our full $5. Okay, we're at 5% towards our goal for the weekend. Thank you, Ivory.
Thank you.
Always glad to see you. Always glad you're here. You'll be glad to know, Mike, we have our full complement of weekly cartoon soap operas to catch up with.
Yay!
We got
Diver Dan.
Yeah, Diver Dan and Bullwinkle.
Yay!
Ivory says, I wish it could be more. We're all strapped, Ivory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand. Yay, Diver Dan, she says. Okay. Does anyone here remember Diver Dan when it first ran? I think it was 1960 or something like that. I do not remember it. I was too young for it. And I never saw it in reruns. And I think we figured out why it wasn't in reruns. It's because that one fish is always smoking a cigarette.
Terrible.
So yeah, I think that's
horrible.
I think that's probably why. Ivory says no. Ivory remembers everything, so I'm surprised. She says I graduated in '65, went to UT, and didn't watch any TV. Somehow I missed it. Okay. Carol says nope. All right, let's get on with it. Let's go into the TV room and catch up with Chargeman Ken, the horror that is Chargeman Ken. Let's see. Let's see whose life he ruins this week.
Well, ours, really.
The light of the future shines in Space City, his blood burning. These Japanese lyrics.
I mean, you get to look at.
For the sake of justice.
Or for the sake of justice, that would be delicious.
Go, Ken. Go, Ken.
Chachiman.
This trend of having a chorus of children singing the theme song didn't catch on in the States.
No, thank goodness.
The girl who lost her memory. Oh, more amnesia.
キャロンとバリカン、おとなしく留守番してたかしら。
急ごう。
So they left his sister and the robot. Oh!
Whoa!
They hit her.
He just ran her over. Help her? There you go.
大丈夫かい？大丈夫かい？君。
しっかりするの
Yeah,
よ。
shake her around a little bit.
Hey, Miranda. Miranda came in.
パパ、
Hi,
こ
Miranda.
の子助かるの？
Dad, will she be alright?
もう大丈夫だ
Yes,
よ。
she's out of danger
とにか
now.
く私はこれから地区警察に行ってくるからね。じゃあ、あとは頼んだよ。
Hey, go to the police. Don't call the hospital or anything.
Huh?
気がついたのね。
よかったここは一体どこ私のお家
With
よ
copper
心配し
hair.
ないで
That's,
ごめんね。
turned.
僕のパパが君を車で引いちゃって。
車で私を車で引いたの
Uh-oh.
お名前なんていうの
She's a Juralian.
I know. Chargeman should be able to catch on by now.
これケンにキャロン。まだ本調子
Any
じゃな
new
いんだから
character
ダ
that
メよ。
shows up is an alien.
さあ、心配しないでもう少しお休みなさい。さあ、静かに。私たちは向こうの部屋に行ってましょう。
Yep, now she's gonna make contact
Yeah,
with the
Ivory-
alien.
Ivory is saying,
車にぶつかった時のショックであの子は完全に
imagine a
記憶喪
Chargeman
失に
Ken
かかってし
Hollywood
まったんだよ。
remake.
じゃあ、
That would be pretty awesome, actually, if they did it right.
みんな忘れてしまったの？
Who would you give that to?
地方警察の協力で新聞やテレビにも写真を出してもらったから
They would cast it all wrong.
そのう
They
ち
would.
あの子の家族
They
か
would
ら
give
連
it to
絡があ
somebody
ると
way
思
too
うんだ
old.
がな。
だからその間、あの子にこのうちに住んでもらおうと思ってパパと決めたのよ。
それはいいやなバリカン
いいですとも。
His opinion on anything. He's a stupid robot.
いってらっしゃい。
Oh,
行ってきます
ケン、
ink
みんな
maybe
頼んだよ。
somewhere.
任しといて宇宙ステーションに行ったらキャロンとこの子あそうだ名前がわかんなくて不便ねそうだわナオコちゃんっていうのは
Right, Tom Cruise is Ken, right.
早くあの子の記憶が戻ればいいわね。
He's short enough, yeah.
This is from episode 1. This merry-go-round. Excuse me, the Ferris wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
That just really happened when I see it. What's in this coffee?
Oi! She says. Okay, why is the robot programmed to be selfish?
What if it's like not really a robot at all? It's just like, you know, like a prankster kid who just has this long con.
A long con.
Yeah.
あんなことばっかり言って自分ばかり見てるなんてずるいよ。もう。大変だ、あれはジュラル星人だ。
Holy cow, it's Juralian. Oh, she believed the robot immediately. She didn't need to argue with him. What? Oh, we saw her underpants.
Yeah, what's up with that? This is the last episode? Darn you. Throw you out of the cocky duty Ferris wheel.
It hurts.
Oh, I know.
Where's his rocket boots? Does he not have his rocket boots on? He's gonna have to change. Don't look directly into the sun, Ken.
Oh. But Keith, that's where the fun is.
The donation link just came up in the Twitch chat. Oh, see, he needed to transform to get the rocket boots.
There we go.
You darn Juralian. That's what we need to rename the series.
Darn.
Oh, he just throws her off. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I hope I don't fall down. That will have to happen to me, right?
Oi!
Where'd the top go?
I see, so she was a Juralian. Is that a surprise, Dad?
Next time, just keep driving, Dad.
They're concerned about his driving record. So he considered that unfair?
Look out, jaywalkers.
They've done so much worse to him.
Next time, take the flying car.
Yeah, Canopus, have you seen? Is this your first time seeing Chargeman Ken? Because this was pretty typical, but we've seen much more horrible things. How many people we have in chat, Mike?
Shows 7.
7, great.
Hercules, hero of song and story. Hercules, winner of ancient glory, fighting for the right, fighting with his might.
A+ song and a B- show.
Yeah. Fighting with his might. People are safe when near him. That still makes me laugh. Iron in his thighs.
Virtue in his heart, fire in every part of the mighty Hercules.
Great song.
Yeah, folks, I'm really undeserving of that, but I'll take it.
Sudden panic grips the birds and beasts of the Lernian forest. Yes, stark terror strikes as a mysterious new creature appears without warning.
It's Daedalus.
But there is one person who shows no fear. It is the evil sorceress, Wilhelmine.
At least it's not Daedalus again. What?
What?
You don't know it, Elvira, but for a short while, you were a most fearsome creature.
Okay.
Alas, this rare herb possesses only temporary effects. but they will
Kim
last
Carnes,
long enough for
evil.
what I am planning. Farewell, my pet.
How do I look, Newton? You'll be the prettiest girl at the festival, Helena. The prettiest girl at the festival.
D-words, thank you for the $10.
Think so.
That gets us 15.
I can't wait till he
15%
gets
towards
here.
our $100 goal.
It won't be a pretty
How
girl
many
you'll find.
episodes have we seen that start with Helena obsessing over how hot she is? Oh!
Oh, you
Whoa.
stupid centaur. That was the
Oh,
last
that
of the
no.
herb. You have spoiled my whole
It's an
plan.
herb.
Oh, he got the monster herb in the face. Oh, I want to see this. I want to see what happens.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I want to see
At
this.
least I'll be able to enjoy watching Hercules destroy his
Fangs.
best friend.
No, you won't. I'll tell Hercules.
Oh, no, you won't.
That
You're
stops her right
coming
there.
with me.
Yeah, just walk right up to
We
Wilhelmine.
can watch it all from
She
the
has a
mountain
nerve
top.
patch right on her arm that if you grab it the right way,
Yeah.
immobilizes her.
Oh!
Whoa!
That is so much better.
Improvement.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Miranda says that she donated 5. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That gets us $20 toward our golden. Yeah, kick his ass, Hercules.
Math away. Oh, whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa.
This is the first time I've been interested in what's happening in Hercules cartoon for a long time now.
Oh. Shake it off, man.
Come on, put on the ring. There we go.
Yeah, I guess I should do this. No long-term memory. Shazam?
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of it.
Yeah. Well, Hercules would personally know all those guys. The
Yeah.
Shazam. Yeah, there we go.
Bang, 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 bang. Rock'em sock'em Newton. Oh, 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 ow, ow.
No, Hercules. That's Newton. Newton.
Save your breath.
And now Helena's starting to repeat herself.
He can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh,
That's it, Hercules.
things are going to be
Finish
weird
him off.
between Hercules and Newton from now on.
I can't let him do it.
Snap.
There isn't
We've
much
never
time left.
seen Hercules actually kill anything, have we?
There isn't any time left.
Oh,
Oh, he's at the wrong end. Oh.
Newton. That's me. That's me. I think. Suffering psyche.
Got
Where's Wilhelmine?
destroyed.
And Helena. Helena. Hercules.
so
I think I see it all now. Newton, help Helena off the mountain. I'll be back to take you to the festival after I
Sleepy.
take care of Wilhelmine.
Suffering psyche. What makes me feel so
we're gonna have
worn
another
out?
lame
So
ending.
worn out. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't even see him fly away.
Come on.
Have you noticed though that in recent episodes they've let the animators go nuts with designing monsters?
Well, that's the only thing that's kind of inspired is the.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a new monster.
Yeah.
You know.
Hooray, Johnny Nash. That was a neat monster. I was really anticipating what Newton was going to look like.
Because it scissored him right in half.
The Baron's capture. Oh.
Oh. All right.
So the last time they were fooling around with that teetering rock, weren't they?
Baron Barracuda, with evil stealth, tries to steal a pearl to increase his wealth. The largest pearl that's ever been found could make Dan famous the world around.
Snap.
Oh.
Curses, get me out!
Why does a fish need wealth?
Dan, you see what I see?
And
There's a fish.
so Diver Dan's motivation is to be famous? Is that?
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I guess
You're
so.
on, boys.
Being famous sucks, everybody. Don't do it.
Minpin, hello.
Help, get me out of here.
Welcome.
Hi.
Diver Dan, you better hold the Baron so he won't get away. This time we've caught him red-fin.
I've got him.
Hey, careful there. Careful there, Dan.
It's okay to let go now.
Yeah.
Diver Dan has the
Hand's
Baron
kind
by
of
the
near,
tail.
yeah.
Caught in the act, you would-be pearl napper.
Too bad the trigger isn't here.
With this evidence and with the three of us as witnesses,
Evidence?
you, Finley, Ozzy, and I, any court will convict him.
To fish court?
I went down to a package store to get some more butts.
Tell Miss Minerva we're bringing in the prisoner.
I think any fish judge would order the local fish authorities to kill the monster from the surface world.
What were
Yeah.
you doing inside the
He's
oyster
holding
shell with
onto a
pearl in your
barracuda
mouth?
with his bare
I
hands.
lost my monocle.
Don't do this,
I thought
folks.
It was my monocle, that's it, yes.
Tell it to the judge. Your monocle is right where
Judge.
it always is.
So it is.
Judge Fish.
Judge, you say?
Well, everyone, even criminals, are entitled to a fair trial. We'll bring the Baron to justice. One
how
of you
American.
can be the judge. I suggest Miss Minerva.
Of course.
Oh, does he
Miss
finally
Minerva,
get to meet the mermaid?
We better take the Baron to her
Maybe.
right away.
Oh, look, she's self-absorbed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to meet the mermaid at last. Let's go.
Thank you, Ozzy.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ozzy.
Says,
Something's gonna happen.
Thanks, Ozzy. Yeah, everyone just forgets about the clam, to whom the pearl actually belongs.
Yeah. Well, the clam did get to work with the Three Stooges back in the day, so, you know. It's got plenty to retire on. I love the little engine sound.
Yeah.
Little motor. It's great. Her hair would be all over the place, like, you know.
Seabiscuit, can you tell us anything? He says the Baron Barracuda has been captured. Finley and Diver Dan are bringing him in for a trial.
Isn't that nice?
What's that, Seabiscuit?
Yeah.
Diver Dan wants to meet me. Oh, no. I've never met anyone from above.
Oh, I thought she was going to say, but I'm a mess.
Oh, he's a very nice fellow, Miss Minerva.
Oh, I'm sure he is. But I just couldn't face him.
Coming in.
What did Seabiscuit say?
He says that Diver Dan wants to attend the trial.
Well, sure, Miss Minerva. After all, he did help us capture the Baron.
So when does Henry Limpet show
Have you
up?
forgotten the rules of King Neptune? Only the folk of the deep can be present at the trial of a fish.
But Dan is a diver, so...
For fish only.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go out
Maybe you can get like a green card or a blue card or whatever.
He's
So he can stay.
officially deputized.
Yeah. I mean, all things being equal, folks,
Oh,
I'm thinking this is a better place to live right now.
See that the Baron you got there?
It sure is, Skipper. We're going to put him on trial for his crimes.
Yeah, fine idea. Yep, hang him from the yardarm, I say.
Oh!
We'll have to court decide that.
Wow.
Come along. We may need you to testify. You can't do it.
This was in Korea, man. That was way too soon.
A good old-fashioned
Oh, who's that?
deep-sea lynching.
Looking cuss, name of Hart.
Wheel haul him.
He comes from the Adriatic Sea. You got to get the place ship-shape, you know. You better get along now and keep a sharp eye on that blasted barracuda. Don't let him get away. from
Slinky's
you.
here. Hi, Slinky.
Don't worry about that, Skipper.
And Slinky
I've got
starts
him.
with an impossible question. Oh!
Let's go. He's got away.
Yeah, oh, pull a knife on him. Wow!
I'm willing to make up the backstory.
Yeah, Slinky is asking, is there an in-canon backstory or lore regarding how all these fish got hats and glasses? No, they're just living under the sea.
Where did, like, what ocean do you think it's in?
Yeah.
If it's Atlantic, I'm going to go with the Titanic.
Yeah, Ivory, this is pretty intense right now. Captain, don't bring a knife to a fish fight. Well, Baron Barracuda has a
Dan will
mouthful of
arrive.
knives.
Yeah. Dan's going to arrive in like a week.
Free is the Baron, as free as the tide. He escaped from our friends so he couldn't be tried. The fish want to catch him. They pursue in a fury to brain that rascal before their fish jury.
He moves among creatures of fright and
Feels so unsatisfied.
Yeah. Half of that episode was just chase music.
Yeah. Good chase music though.
That's where you'll find Diver Dan.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here for a second. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. Addressing the backstory for Captain Slinky. Captain, is this your first time seeing Diver Dan? Because you've got a lot of backstory to catch up on. But anyway, my theory is that all of this is taking place in Diver Dan's head as he's suffering from oxygen starvation.
So dark
down there at the bottom of the ocean. Because
like when the first time a fish began to speak, is
right.
that when like he heard the fish, or was it already?
That was the first few seconds of the first episode. Mm-hmm. He was saying, he was communicating to the people on the boat at the supposedly at the surface. And
Mm-hmm.
he's saying, who's talking? Do you have the radio on or something? And it turns out the fish were talking. Slinky says, I prefer your dark take. Ivory says, geez, that's worse than the suggestion to hang him. But see, there have been episodes where he went inside that ship and they closed the door on him and trapped him inside, but the door didn't pinch his oxygen line shut. There was no mention of that. He's gone down into the bottomless pit. He's done all sorts of things. He's gone everywhere. And there's never been any talk about his oxygen being cut off. And he's been down there this whole time. This is like 12 episodes in.
Science.
Yeah. Yeah, ground control to Diver Dan. Captain Slinky. Yeah, Ivory, so he's dying of apoxia. That's grim. I like it, yeah. The other thing I wanted to talk about, we're about to watch our next episode of Bullwinkle. This past week, Alan Burns passed away. He was one of the writers on Bullwinkle. He was not one of the originals. He came on. The story that he told is actually really interesting. He said he saw Bullwinkle on TV, and he was so excited about how funny it was and how well written it was. And because he was a television writer and he was getting nowhere. And he said, finally, I'm seeing something where the writers are writing stuff that they obviously think is funny, and they're obviously having a good time writing this because it's so funny. So he went to J. Ward Studios in California with his portfolio. He just walked in to the office and he told the receptionist he wanted to see J. Ward. And she said, you can't just walk in and see J. Ward. And then some guy walked past the desk and said, hey, do you have a portfolio there? Let me take a look at it. And he was looking at it and nodding and laughing. And then Bill Scott, who was the voice of Bullwinkle and the co-creator of Rocky and Bullwinkle, he said, hey, Bill, come over here. And so Bill Scott was looking at it and laughing. And then he looks up at Alan Burns and said, you're hired. It was J. Ward. And his secretary was sputtering the whole time. And they hired him on the spot based on his drawings. And he spent some years writing for Rocky and Bullwinkle. And then in the 1970 actually, he was one of the co-creators of the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Wow. Big name in television.
If that alone was all his entire credit, it would have been enough to get him into whatever Hall of Fame.
So he started his career television writing with Rocky and Bullwinkle. So you can see why Mary Tyler Moore and Phyllis and Rhoda were such well-written shows. Because he started with the premise that I'm going to write what I think is funny. And it worked for him. Yeah. Slinky says, you know what they say, it's not the size of the oxygen hose.
But a door like that would have pinched it, though.
Yeah. Ivory says that was Chuck Jones's secret for Warner Brothers' success. You mean writing for yourself, writing what you think is funny. Yeah, they did make the cartoons for themselves. The early Warner Brothers cartoons were actually produced by an independent company called owned by Leon Schlesinger. the early cartoons, they say Leon Schlesinger presents Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was only in the 1940s that Warner Brothers bought the studio out, and that's why you only see a certain era of Warner Brothers cartoons on Saturday morning on the network shows, because those were syndicated to the networks by Warner Brothers. All the earlier cartoons you used to see on weekday afternoons after school, those were the early Leon Schlesinger stuff. Those are owned by two different companies.
Right.
And the voice of Daffy Duck was actually Mel Blanc making fun of Leon Schlesinger's voice. And Leon Schlesinger never caught on. He never caught on. In fact, he loved Daffy Duck. The first time they made a Daffy Duck cartoon, he was saying, "That voice is hilarious. Where did you get that?" And he never caught on. There's a cartoon where Leon Schlesinger is in the cartoon. Porky Pig and Daffy Duck both go into Leon Schlesinger's office and argue with him. And he's sitting there across his desk arguing with Daffy Duck. And when you know that that's supposed to be Leon Schlesinger's voice, it's so much more funny. Yeah, Ivory, you're right. There was a story Chuck Jones used to tell about Leon Schlesinger told them never make cartoons about bullfighting because bullfighting isn't funny. And so Chuck Jones made that famous bullfighting cartoon, Bully for Bugs. Yeah, Bully for Bugs.
That was one of my favorite. I love that one so much. Especially like, let me get the cue, the little cues on the head tips of the horns.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back into the TV room and watch Rocky and Bullwinkle. And remember Alan Burns.
The ocean liner bearing our heroes is still sort of lost at sea, with Captain Wrongway Peachfuzz at the helm. They have gone more miles and got less places than any ship in the world.
Extra Andalusia approaches Point Them, boy!
Extra Andalusia hits Point Them, boy! Damage great!
And to make things even worse, the ship has now run out of food.
Boy, am I ever hungry.
Yeah, me
Just
too.
looking at pictures of food makes my mouth water. Bullwinkle, what are you eating?
I just couldn't resist the picture, Rocky, so I ate it.
Okay, give me a page.
Here's a fruit salad with cottage cheese.
Delicious. Here, have a picture of standing rib roast in full color. How is it?
Well, I really like it a little more well done.
Meanwhile, in the cabin just next door...
Boris, Mooseberry Bush has lost the will to live. What are we going to do?
Get me central control. Hello, fearless leader? This is Boris Bedenoff, your friendly neighborhood spy speaking.
Come in, friendly.
Bush is in bad shape. What do we do?
Who needs Bush, you idiot? All we need are mooseberries.
Natasha, quick. Pick berries.
Shall I keep this one, Boris?
No, it's
that was a
too
good
little.
point.
Throw it away.
Ooh.
Boris, what happened?
Remember, picked mooseberries are very explosive. Do not shake, rattle, or roll.
Now you tell us.
Boris, how we're going to keep mooseberries safe?
Easy. You sit here, I sit here, mooseberries sit there.
But Boris had reckoned without Captain Peachfuzz, who at that moment decided to change course.
Hard up port! Course 5440, or fight!
Boris, look!
As the boat heeled over, the closely guarded mooseberries skidded toward the porthole and out.
Oh, boy. Must be snack time.
Uh-oh.
You! Howdy, Sir Thomas. Have a yummy? Those berries, they're... Oh, yeah, they're delicious. Want to see me throw one up and catch it in my mouth? No! Oh, it's easy. Gee, these got kind of a kick to him.
Boris, he's fainted.
Anything wrong, Lady Alice?
Oh, no, it's just the heat.
The heat? I ain't been this cold since I left Frostbite Falls. Don't shiver, don't shiver. If Moose jiggles those berries, we all go boom. Come in, old pipsqueak. Have a worm in our cabin. Well, I don't mind the... Oop! Must have tripped on the rug. We don't got a rug. Oh, nice place you got here. Kinda...
What was that supposed to be?
What is it? I guess I got the hiccups.
Uh-oh.
Water, quick. Best cure for hiccups, old chippy.
So Boris and Natasha tried every known hiccup remedy and cure available. Ice water, hot water, more ice water, head in the bag, holding the breath.
How about standing on my head? No! What do we do? What else? We scare him. Oh, that poor little fellow. What's that? Your little friend Rocky just fell overboard. Rocky!
And Bullwinkle went flying out of the cabin, tripped on the door sill, catapulted over the rail, and still stuffed with explosive, plummeted toward the deck 30 feet below.
Uh-oh.
Don't fail to see our next episode. Bullwinkle makes a hit, or I get a bang out of you.
Yeah, Canopus. This is really funny stuff. Have you ever watched the original Rocky and Bullwinkle before? It's very well written stuff. It's truly great stuff. It's television history, and so much of television history in the later 20th century was inspired by the humor in Rocky and Bullwinkle. Let's get started with this week's shows, which are some. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? I have to open the folder, not the file. Okay. Okay. We're gonna watch 3 Sid and Marty Krofft Saturday morning shows from the 70s.
On purpose.
Yeah, on purpose. Before we get started, though, here's what we're going to be looking at. Right on! These 3 shows. Anyone in the chat who can guess what these 3 shows are, not you, Slinky. Slinky, you're excluded because I talked to you about this. And I showed this to Mike yesterday. And Mike was stumped by one of them, which he kind of surprised me. Irie says she needs some Tylenol to prepare. Okay. But before we get started, I'll remind you about donations. We're at $20 toward our $100 goal. So please donate. PayPal address is on screen below me here, and it comes up every 5 minutes or so in the Twitch chat, a clickable link. So please donate what you can. Let's get to $100 before we're done here. We're already 20% there, so it's only 80 to go. Ivory says, however, I do love Charles Nelson Riley. Yeah, Charles Nelson Riley makes these shows. Well, let's go into the TV room and get started. We're going to start off watching the Bugalooes.
This theme, man. This theme has stuck with me my whole life.
This was shown in... started in 1970. It was only the second Sid and Marty Krofft show. The third, if you count the Banana Splits, which we need to watch someday. The Banana Splits was actually a Hanna-Barbera show, but Hanna-Barbera contracted Sid and Marty Krofft to design the costumes and the sets for the Banana Splits, which I didn't know until like 2 years ago. Sid and Marty Krofft specialized in doing live shows at amusement parks. And that's where HR Puff and Stuff started. So they were already doing costumes and sets. And Hanna-Barbera hired them to design the Banana Splits, which was a hit. So they decided to make a TV show out of HR Puff and Stuff, which was also a hit. And then the following year, or maybe 2 years later, in 1970, they premiered the Bugalooes, which I remember seeing. I remember the theme song, but I never remembered any details from it except Martha Ray's roller disco throne room. I always remembered that and always wondered where it came from. And it wasn't until I saw the Bugalooes again when they were released on VHS, like in the late 80s or something. I was like, oh, that's where this memory is from. I have not watched this. This is the first episode. I've only watched the first few minutes, and it's bad. I suspect this is going to be difficult. Slinky is protesting. Yeah, protest all you want, Slinky. This is the wrong place.
Yeah. It's not a democracy.
How dare you, he says. All right, the theme song is a little bit catchy, but mostly this is, I mean, they had just done HR Puffin stuff, which was weird and trippy, but it had a great theme song, and a lot of the designs in HR Puffin stuff were really good, really clever. This doesn't have any of those elements, if you ask me. Let's get on with it.
Make it so.
I do not own the Bugalooes.
Bugalooes?
Is that Billy Barty in that?
It is.
In that outfit?
I believe.
Yep.
I kind of like this tune here, but see, look at the design of this character. See how everything in here looks very hastily put together.
Fräulein Benita, I think we may have hit something.
If you dent in my fender, I'll have your hide for it.
Slinky says it's always Billy Barty.
Go, funky rat. Go.
Now, this character is literally a Nazi rat. Literally a Nazi rat.
They ran over the bee and not like charging in Ken.
Yeah, like a hit and run. They did a hit and run. Yeah, Minpin, that's a glamorous witchy poo.
Yep.
Carol says she worked at Six Flags Mid-America the first summer that it was open, and there were several things that were themed with these characters. These are the worst line reads. These people have the worst.
Yeah. No, cut it out. Stop. Well, Sleeping Beauty's finally making the scene.
God, terrible.
Good morning. Blimey, the emergency alarm. Somebody's in trouble.
Blimey.
What's up, Bluebell? What's
Somebody's in trouble.
What is it, Bluebell? Who's in trouble? What is it?
I just got an urgent message from the grapevine. Somebody needs help, fast.
Oh, there's the grapevine right next to you. Yep.
He got hit by a car.
He's in bad shape. Tell us where the firefly is. Come on, shake a leaf.
Hurry, please. He's alongside the road, at the north end of the forest.
Let's go, Bugalooes. We gotta fly.
Slinky says, that's her, that's my girlfriend. What, you're into the flowers? Huh? Slinky? Ivory says, had a friend in the 80s who was nuts for these, but I couldn't get into them. Yeah.
There we go.
The Bugalooes, we're in the air and everywhere, flying high, flying loose, flying free as a summer breeze, happy as a summer breeze.
Yeah, Canopus, you're right. That is bizarre. Speaking of bizarre.
Exactly.
Very brief theme song.
There he is. Let's get him.
They don't have a backstory in their theme song.
Is he alive? I don't know.
They're bugs.
Yeah. His hip is broken.
Back to our pad fast. Yeah, we'll cab left. Come on.
Come on, little fella.
They flew awfully high for that.
Yeah.
Look. Here he comes.
Oh, his butt.
Ew.
What we get? Where am I? Welcome to Tranquility Forest, the last of the British colonies.
We're the Bugalooes. I'm Joy.
Last of the British
That's
colonies.
Harmony.
How'd you do?
Courage. And IQ.
Courage and
Hi,
IQ.
I'm Sparky, and I sure want to thank you for rescuing me. Is there anything broken?
Who's the voice?
No. Your wings are in great
Walker
shape. See?
Edmiston.
Walker Edmiston, really?
Give him a flutter.
But he's impersonating Frank Fontaine.
Okay.
Come on, fly. You'll see
That's where he got that
Come
from.
on, Sparky. Let's get up in that
Walker
apple
Edmiston
pie.
was also the voice of Enoch, the Sleestack from Land of the Lost. Couldn't be different. Voice couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
I can't fly.
You're putting us on. But you're a firefly.
Ivory is saying, I wonder why English for an American TV show. You know, I was thinking of that myself just recently, and I realized, okay, these are English kids that are a singing band, but they're also insects, and then I realized, oh, the Beatles.
Oh, let me down. Let me down. I'm getting
The damn Beatles.
Like the monkeys, but
yeah,
you know, without the talent.
You're doing great, pal. You ready to go it alone? Right. Here goes.
No, don't let go. I'll crash. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, help. Get me out of here.
He was right. He can't fly.
Whoa!
Nice.
What the?
I like that. That was pretty cool.
Picked by your old bladder, pick a Peter Bladder. Lay your ears on the electric spinach playing their new hit, Stay You Buttermilk.
Hit! Louie, it's a bomb!
What? Don't argue with the boss.
Canopus is the flying monkeys. Yeah.
How's the golden throat?
By the way, Sid and Marty Krofft were against the whole laugh track thing.
Yeah.
But they were convinced to go ahead and do it by Cy Rose, who had been doing a lot of sitcoms, and he felt the show was put together that children would not know when to laugh. So
another guy who thinks that children are too dumb.
Yeah. Kids are smarter than we give them credit for.
Yeah, that's why Rocky and Bullwinkle are a perfect example. Rocky and Bullwinkle is very popular with children.
Children are an excellent judge of character.
Yeah.
If they avoid you, then there's probably you got something going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get over this funky rat character. He's literally a Nazi rat.
Yep.
Whoa. That was kind of cool. That's the NBC Peacock there. Sid and Marty Krofft later produced the Donnie and Marie show. And then the Mandrell sisters show.
That wasn't so bad.
I don't remember ever watching the Mandrell sisters.
I remember it being on, but it didn't.
Look at these abominations.
You dum-dums will never guess who I've been talking to in person.
Let's see.
Peter Patter, the king of all disc jockeys.
No.
Wanna guess again?
Guess again. I'm telling you like it is, you twin twerps.
Oh!
Peter Patter said
Yikes.
if he likes
Yikes.
record, he's gonna play it on the air. Now, how does that grab you?
Captain Slinker reminds us that they also produced Pink Lady and Jeff. If we can ever find some of that show, I'll put it on. Ivory, thank you for being here. Sorry you have to go.
But you dum-dums, you still haven't found me a rock group that can back me up.
Did we ever let you down?
We found them, and here they are. The Mopheads.
The hell?
Holy Humperdinck.
Holy Humperdinck?
Where'd you find them? Under a rock? Go ahead, play. Put on your supersonic sneakers, cause you're going to the party with me. Babe.
Please, boss, take it easy.
Yeah, that could become your big hit record.
Oh, it'll be a hit, all right. Watch.
Yeah. Bonk. Yeah, Slinky, you're right. The laugh tracks became part of the atmosphere of these shows.
But you can't give up,
It is hard to imagine these shows without it.
Yeah, straight up, Sparky. How can you expect to carry out your duties as a firefly? I mean, you'd look pretty silly walking around at night, wouldn't you?
Oh,
So British.
I never go out at night. I'm afraid of the dark.
Man, you've got more hang-ups than a clothes closet.
I'm just a born loser.
What kind of talk is that? Stop putting yourself down.
If you don't believe in yourself, you can't expect anyone else to.
Oh, is it time for a song? Is that what's...
Oh, yep.
An inspirational...
Hunker down, folks.
If you listen to the sounds that surround you, you'll discover that you're never
Oh, this is going to be trippy.
quite alone.
Yep. Oh boy. Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yeah.
And the sky
Yeah, Canopus, this is really disjointed. And Slinky said, "You shut up, I love her." You shut up.
Yeah, you don't talk crap about Caroline. Ellis? Is it Caroline Ellis is her name? Yeah, Caroline Ellis. She was probably like 22 when she made this or something.
Yeah. She looks 12.
Yeah.
That guy looks 30. Yeah, happy Life Day, D-words.
Yep.
Let your heart.
So they made this to look like a Jefferson Airplane video or something.
Not a good choice.
And the darkness that you fear.
And now we're in Queen territory now.
But this was 1970, so
right before.
Yeah, Queen and Jefferson Airplane were copying the Bugalooes.
Boom.
They must have been copying shows like Your Hit Parade and oh, look at this.
Top of the Pops.
Enjoy, Slinky.
There you go. Made just for Slinky 41 years later.
Yeah. I can see why I don't remember this show.
Oh, longer. 51 years.
Yeah, I was...
My math.
Oh, and then there's a...
Pretty much.
There's that...
And Alice.
You see what I mean about how poorly designed that face is on that puppet? Or that costume?
Like a proper puppet they just kept punching over and over again.
Yeah.
Where's that coming from? Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
It's out of sight.
Plush bug. Yeah, that's right, Slinky. Plush bug. Jarring appearance of plush bug.
Out in the forest, about 10 miles.
Why is he German?
Just listen to them. Oh, I've got to have them for my very own. I must.
This is better than the Paladin commercial.
Yeah, what if?
Yeah, fresh mouth.
Then we'll drag them by the guitar strings. Let's go. Come on, let's move it on the double.
He's got a Cruella de Vil vibe from this character, which is very good. And a wacky racer vibe from that.
Stoner crows. What is it? The bus just got in from Mars.
It's her! It's her! She's
The bastard? What?
The bus just got in from Mars.
I know.
Well, now let's get down to business.
This Cockney accent is messing kids up.
Yes, it really turns me on.
Hi, Shenlong. Shenlong comes in and says, "What am I looking at?" That's an excellent question.
You don't want to know. Whatever you want it to be.
Look, I'm going to give you Bugs the biggest break you ever had in your life. I'm going to let you make a hit record with me. Dig?
Yeah.
Make
Blimey.
a record with you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Bizarre, but we can't really accept your offer.
You can't? Well, who asked you, Sweet? After all, we only need one girl singing in this group, and it's me.
Ooh.
Sorry, Chickie, but that's
Wow,
the record
she
biz. But you're sweet. I'm going to put you in the big time.
Thanks, but no thanks, ma'am. Instead of making records, you should concentrate on safe driving.
Right. You could have really hurt
Like a laugh
Sparky.
going on there.
Yeah, you could have really done him in.
Oh, forget that little flash in the pan. I'm going to make you stars. Stars, stars.
No thanks.
You mean you're turning me down? All of you? Well, you're sick. Sick, sick, sick. Come on, let's get out of here.
What?
I've had enough of these dead
Okay, so she's tiny too. What is she supposed to be?
I didn't believe it.
Do they end up being session musicians for Josie and the Pussycats or something?
Yeah, we've never seen you give up this easy.
Who's giving up? I'll teach those brats to
hair.
give me the brush off. This is
Yeah, that hair looks like it was done in one hour
Get out my
with some hot glue.
high frequency stereo zapper.
Blimey, it's her again.
Yoo-hoo! Benita's back. Oh, have I got a surprise for you?
What surprise is that?
Oh, I thought you never asked. Sweet dreams, duckies. Time to go night-night.
Oh,
like DDT?
Well, turn off
Oh.
your dummy.
War of the Worlds.
Still haven't played for me.
Whoa, what?
They're mine.
That's a War of the Worlds sound, folks.
Yeah. Okay, you see how weird this is without the laugh track?
Okay, those are mine.
And they're dead.
The trouble you have to go to these days to find new talent. It just drives me out of my mind.
So the whole conflict of this series is that she wants to produce a hit record.
Well, this is not unlike what Spotify does with all the artists. You know, it has on there.
Yeah, you're right.
Tie them up. Yeah. So did she raid Rip Taylor's wardrobe for this?
You've already heard you sing.
The lack of confetti is confusing me.
Yeah, Slinky, Canopus, Slinky answered your question. The yellow henchmen are transistors or bulbs from the jukebox. Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, some proper bondage.
Yeah, check box off of Slinky's bucket list there.
Oh, no. I'm going to make a real good chick out of her. Please help me.
We'll make all the records you want.
Help!
Turn it off, quick.
All right, kitties. If that's the way you feel.
You know, the CD would be a laser, right? Burning through her.
I'm such a little devil.
She had fun.
Yeah. No, little Miss Bugaloo, I expect you to die.
Finally, I'm going to have a hit record. I'm finally going to be a star. Love it.
Now's the time to rush him, mate.
Yeah, Slinky, those are proto-minions.
You guys handle the other two. Blimey, no, we can't risk Joy getting hurt. But we gotta get her out of here. That'll bat some menace.
I think I'm gonna faint.
Sparky, come on.
Hey, just look at all those doodads over there. Sure wouldn't take much
Doodads?
to short circuit that lot.
Yeah. One more plug-in and Zowie. It'd wreck the joint.
And maybe in the excitement we'd have a chance to escape.
But how could we?
British vernacular right over the kids' heads.
Those aren't suspenders. Those are straight up belts.
Wow.
That they cut up and attach to his...
You want me to Zowie? Oh, no, I can't.
Sparky,
you've got to. For Joy.
I'm ready. How's my group, huh? All set to go?
How many times an episode does she change her wardrobe?
Darn.
Are we paying attention? Because
Shall we make a tape? Go, Firefly. Light my fire. Do. Go, baby, go. Put on your supersonic sneakers, 'cause you're going to the party with me.
It stinks.
Idiot control now.
Burning rubber tires.
The wind in my eyes.
Put on your supersonic sneakers. You're going to the party with me. Yeah, babe. Put on your supersonic sneakers.
Oh, is he gonna plug his butt into that socket?
Oh,
He's gonna do it,
Rock
isn't he?
Candy Baby.
Yep. Rock Candy Baby. Oh.
Oh, look out.
Well, if he wasn't injured before. Oh, their names are Wolfer and Tweeter? Whoa!
I'll save you, my leader.
Whoa, look out.
Grab them, Funky! Grab them!
Cowboy boss, I'll take care of you.
Come back, you stupid rat!
It's all the choreography of a Batman episode. What's this?
Love your
Yeah.
record session. Thanks for the spin. I'll get you for this. So help me, I'll get you.
Bye.
Come on. That's the trouble with those darn stereo outfits. You just can't get the bugs out of them.
End with a dad joke.
Sparky, we're proud of you. You came through when we needed you most.
You're a hero. You saved our
Way to go,
lives.
Fru.
How about that? I didn't chicken out this time.
It just goes to prove you can do anything you want to, as long as you got confidence in yourself.
You can even
No,
fly.
not really.
Yeah, I can even fly. Oh, no. No, don't let go.
No, you can't do anything you want, folks.
You've got to try.
Go get him, Tiger. It's up and away.
I can fly. I can fly. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Like, when is Roger Corman going to return my phone calls?
Confidence. He needs a parachute.
Well, mates, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I was reading that this was never screened in the UK.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine the BBC and Tim's looking at this and going, "Are you kidding?" No.
No. No. Yeah, Sharon Baird did a lot of work for them too. I've seen her name pop up as a lot of the performer, inside the costume. And you get kazoos, folks.
Hey, Shenlong is asking, was this made on drugs? People ask that question about every Sid and Marty Krofft production, but no.
I think this was made to make drugs. No, this was a drug.
We love to hear from you.
Oh, they encouraged them to write.
Did anyone write to the show?
Somebody must have, because they had.
Yeah, it kept going for like a year or two.
No, it was just one season. It was just the one season.
One season, okay.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't. It didn't last. But they had all the
Jack's complete lack of surprise.
Right. They had, they had lunch boxes and everything. So they were trying to make a hit out of it, but no. Okay, that was the Bugalooes, which, as I said before, I remember the Bugalooes. I did not remember any details. I remember the theme song. I remembered Benita Bizarre's throne room there. I remembered her throne room being a roller disco, though. I remember her throne being in the middle of like a roller rink and her henchmen skating around it. Do you remember that too?
Yeah, more like it was kind of like how you alluded to about the Sid and Marty Krofft having like the live action shows, at theme parks.
Yeah,
I thought it was bigger, and remember there being roller skates.
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that six-armed
maybe, but
that six-armed spider creature from H.R. Pufnstuf being one of her henchmen. I must be conflating the two shows because I remember that character skating around her throne. That must be a mistaken memory. Speaking of amusement parks, the next show we're going to see episode 1 of Lidsville, which is one of my favorites. I really like Lidsville. Mike says that he never saw Lidsville.
No, I was aware of it, but never watched it. It wasn't in syndication where I was at. Like maybe we had like was there a syndicated like Sid and Marty Krofft Power Hour or something like that? Or
most of these were syndicated. Pretty much everything was syndicated.
So mid-70s maybe.
Yeah,
I remember. I mean, I was
Lidsville,
Sigmund the Sea Monster, heavy Sigmund the Sea Monster, heavy Land of the Lost.
Lidsville was definitely rerun. I remember seeing it in reruns. I remember liking it when it was originally run. It ran for 2 seasons, 1971 to 73. They gave up on Bugalooes after 1 season and created Lidsville. And speaking of their Sid and Marty Krofft's background in designing amusement park live shows, the theme song of this of Lidsville was shot at Six Flags Over Texas in Fort Worth. Oh, and wow, cool. as a kid, I recognized it. I remember seeing the theme song and saying, "That's Six Flags." Why they shot it in Fort Worth in Texas instead of somewhere else, I don't know. I'm sure they were putting on live shows. I just answered my own question. They must have been putting on live shows at the Six Flags franchises. And the nearest one to California was probably Texas. All right, but this stars Butch Patrick from the Munsters and Charles Nelson Riley from Charles Nelson Riley. How else do you describe Charles Nelson Riley? He plays the villain
from the
named,
match game.
He plays the villain named Hoodoo, an evil magician, and Billy Hayes plays Weenie the Genie. Billy Hayes was also Witchy Poo in HR Puff and stuff. So this time she's playing the protagonist, or one of the protagonists. So this doesn't have nearly the production budget for HR Puff and stuff. Most of the sets you can see are just flat cutouts. They really went cheap on this, but it works. I like Lidsville better than I like almost any of the other Croft shows. So let's get back into the TV room and watch Lidsville.
In the middle of a summer, in the middle of a park, there began a great adventure for a boy whose name was Mark. He had come to see the magic man.
This is a great theme song.
All the children, and 'twas so began the day that Mark was never to forget. He performed all sorts of miracles, and Mark was so impressed that when the time arrived to go, he lagged behind the rest. Then quietly he did return the secret of the hat to learn, but everyone had gone away, and darkness held a threat. The moment that he touched the hat,
Do we have the abridged version?
and as he put it down and ran, the hat began to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow.
I love this.
He was stunned and he was fascinated, still he had to see there was something deep inside the hat. What could that something be?
Like understudy to Peter Brady.
He climbed upon the brim to look, and all at once the hat began to shake and rock. Look out! Falling, falling, into the hat he fell, spinning, turning, whirling.
So did he die here or go to the time tunnel?
Did he die? That Pink Floyd bridge there.
Yeah. The lunatic is in the hat. All right, some star power right there. Yeah.
How's that for a topper?
Charles Nelson Riley.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
The magician's hat, let me go!
Button your lip, punk, and start walking.
Where are you taking me? Who are you?
Avast there! The mighty Hoodoo will deal with you, you spy!
Spy? I'm not a spy. I just wanted to look into the magician's hat.
Take him away!
Let's have a bite together.
No,
Move.
stop, let me go.
Get the move on. Let's go. Drag him. Come on, you.
So you get the idea. Every hat has a particular type of character.
A spy.
Yeah.
It just hits you over the head with it.
I'm not a spy.
Yeah.
Shut up, spy.
Liking it so far.
Open up. Where is that dummy rabbit?
Well, aren't you gonna ask me how I enjoyed my trip? Sure is lucky I got a cotton tail.
Look, here comes the boss.
I liked his hat vehicle here. I always liked
Now
it.
you're going to get it, spy.
I think the trick to enjoying these is to leave your cynicism behind and just enjoy what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know? We've gotten way too cynical about some of these shows.
Yeah.
How did it go with the hat people, boy? I'll tell you how it went, dummies. It went rotten. That's how it went. Imagine the gall of those deadbeats refusing to pay their taxes to me, their beloved lord and master.
They refused to pay their taxes? The hat people refused?
I didn't even collect one hat check. Oh, am I gonna fix their fuzzy little fedoras? They'll regret the day that they ever... Who in haberdashery is that?
He's a funny-looking weird freak we caught up at a Derby Dunes.
A spy! Oh, indeed!
Please, sir, you've got to believe
That
me. I'm not a
voice, is
spy. I don't even know of any hat people. I live in Jackson City, and I went to see a magic show.
Lenny
I tried to pick into a
Weinrib?
magician's hat, and the next thing I know, I was falling through space and landed here. That's the whole truth, so help me.
Oh, that's the real truth, is it, spy? Well, we'll soon find out. We'll get the real truth yet. Take it inside. Move! Inside.
What secrets do they think he's trying to spy on?
Please, let me go.
Hi, gang.
No. Hiya, boss. Hiya, boss. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
music, hat band.
That needs a hit record.
Yeah, pull it, hat band.
All these leftover props from HR Puffin stuff.
Agent, talk. Why did those good hat people refuse to pay me their taxes? Come on, talk.
Please, sir, you've got to believe me. I'm not a spy. I don't know any hat people.
Oh, you don't, Jojo. Jake, the evil eye.
Right, boss. One evil eye coming up. One evil eye coming up. Brah!
Now, tune in downtown Lidsville.
It's a whole city of hats.
Yes, isn't it? And I suppose you never saw those little weirdos before. Oh, well, I'm not buying, brat.
Torture him, boss. Chop him up.
Save half of them for me.
All right, quiet, everybody. I've wasted enough time on this little pipsqueak. I'll handle him later. Come forth! Come forth! I have a task for you, oh weenie the genie!
Wow.
You summoned me, oh great charlatan! Oh wise and magnificent despot! Oh tyrannical and exalted Maharaja of magic!
Oh,
Did she call him great charlatan?
On my stack.
I believe so,
I've got
yeah.
a task for you to do.
A task? Oh, rapture! Speak! What kind of wondrous task does my master ask of his weenie genie?
Well, when you finish your gym class, you can take the prisoner down to the cellar.
What? Now, just a darn minute, master.
And Billy Hayes is
What kind of a rotten job is
still
that
with
to
us,
ask
the
a
ripe old
genuine
age of
genie?
88.
A genuine genie, huh? I'll tell you what kind of genie you are. You're a rotten genie. And a rotten job is good enough for a rotten genie. Now jump, or I'll turn you into a teensy fly with only one teensy.
That was
Get
gross.
excited, oh great quack of quacks! Your humble servant gives you service with a smile.
Take him below.
Come on, you!
Move!
No!
And now to punish those miserable hat people. Now let me see. It's got to be something really diabolical. Now, let me think.
Rodon will be
There,
proud.
you spy, and the sooner you confess, the better off you'll be.
Why would anybody believe me? I'm not a spy. I'm just lost. Just want to get home.
Oh, come on, kid. Things ain't all that bad.
If I hadn't stayed looking at that stupid magician's hat, I wouldn't have fallen into this awful place. I'd be in the real world up there.
What real world? Up where?
Where I come from. Where my mother is, and my house, and all my friends.
And
You mean
Richard
there really
Nixon.
is such a place?
And the Vietnam War.
Away from Lidsville?
Wait, what?
Yes. Could you help me get there?
And the Bugalooes.
Huh, please?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to, kid.
Stay there. Stay
Really,
there.
I would. Anything would be better than working for that miserable tyrant Hoodoo. You see how he treats me, don't you? May 1,000 elephants breathe on his glasses.
What's
Mr.
stopping
B,
you from
natural,
leaving?
eat your heart out.
You're a genie, aren't you?
Yeah, Mr. B.
Genies can do anything.
Not this genie. Hoodoo's got me so shook up, I can't do anything right anymore.
No, your father I
Besides,
did.
As long as he's got my magic ring, he's my master.
Well, then we'll just have to get your magic ring back from Hoodoo. That's all.
Tasks.
That's all?
Goals.
Yeah.
If you help me and we get the magic ring, I'll take you back with me.
You will?
I will, I promise. And then you'll be
That's
free of
swell
Hoodoo
of you.
forever.
Well, don't just stand there like a spy.
How come we don't have buildings that are like shaped like hats?
What do hats fear the most?
Say, that's a good question.
Love the fez though.
Wish I had a good answer.
They fear bad weather. That's what they fear.
Do we?
Oh, you mean like rain? Snow?
Wind?
Sleep?
You betcha bowler. It scares the felt.
Now
right
this one
off
doesn't
of
look as
them.
thrown together
My taxes
as
will lay.
the
I'll show them who
Bugalooes.
the boss
Yeah.
of Lidsville is. Oh, one weather bureau coming up. Could I mess up the 6 o'clock news with this little dog? And now stand back, everybody.
It's like the Flash
Look out,
Gordon
Mr. B.
control booth.
Hold on to your hat.
Yeah.
This trick can get pretty messy. I am going to conjure up a slew of weather
He makes a
that will
point of
have
taking
those
off the
poor
ring.
bedraggled hats begging me to bail them out. And now, the great
Got plenty of pockets.
Hoodoo will perform a feat of prestidigitation that is unmatched in the annals of magicdom today.
No, Roger, don't!
No, get away from that snow door, you dumb bunny! You touched it! You ruined my trick! Oh, you stupid bunny! Wait till I get my hand.
Death!
You hair-brained hair! You cotton picker!
That's a lot of fake
Come
snow.
over here!
Yeah.
When I get you, you've seen your last Easter! Believe me!
You've seen your last
You
Easter.
have spoken. Oh.
That rabbit's character's named Raunchy Rabbit. That's his name.
Oops.
Wait a minute, we have to get away from here in a hurry.
Have no fear, O noble master. I'm your genie. Your slightest wish is my command.
Well, get us out of here, fast.
Hang on.
Well,
Oh, wait a minute. That calls for the old getaway spell. I'll have us in a safe place before you can say... Gosh, what is that magic word again? What is it?
Abracadabra, hocus pocus,
This place
Jack
looks
Robinson.
like a Christmas card.
hocus cadabra, abracapocus.
Shazam! I order you to slam!
Does he say Shazam?
Well,
I think so.
that's no biz.
Abracadabra. No, that's not it. Hocus pocus. Oh, that's not it either.
You ruined my trick. Now clean this place up.
Newport
Come on,
News?
Start shoveling.
Yeah, but we don't have any
Walla Washington?
Gosh, how about that?
Now mush, you brainless rabbit, or you'll never see another carrot. Now shovel! Now to get that poor excuse for a genie in here to help me clean up. My ring! My ring is gone! Somebody stole my ring. Something screwy is going on around here. Genie! Genie! Where are you, Genie?
Think, we gotta get out of here.
Presto! Scramble!
Genie!
Open sesame.
Genie!
Close sesame.
Tally-ho! Zippy-dippy-dippy-doo!
Just write it down.
Oh! You have betrayed your master, Genie. Oh, the end has come for both you and the spy. Prepare to meet your doom.
Help! That's the word!
Help is the word.
Where are we
Oops.
now?
Some safe place I got us to. That's a shampoo river down
What?
there.
The shampoo
I don't remember that at all.
But that
River.
would be sucks to death.
There must be somebody that can help us. Help! Please, somebody help us! Help!
Help, police, murder.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody's shouting for help.
I heard them. All hands on deck.
Alarm! Alarm!
It's a coming from over that away. Somebody's in a mess of trouble.
Where's the party? Oh, yeah.
What is happening, Colonel Poom? Well, what do you see, pal?
I say, there are a couple of strange-looking chaps hanging over the Shampoo River.
This is awful. If they fall in, they will drown.
Oh, we have to save them.
Please do tell humble self how.
That's right. How?
Oh.
There is only one
Damn.
way. Twirly can save them. Hurry!
Twirly? Of course. He can save them.
Oh, heap thanks, Pierre
Help!
de Sour.
Emergency.
It says a lot about the Bugalooes that this show,
Coming. What is it?
this
What's
premise makes
wrong?
more sense than the Bugalooes did.
Wrong?
You've got to help them.
Yeah, they're at the river.
Hurry.
Oh, hurry.
You've got to help us, old boy.
I'm on my way. Contact. Here I go. Up and away.
I can't hold on any longer. So long, kid.
No, don't let go. Help! Please help us.
Hold on.
She's
I'm coming to
she's a
save
damn
you.
genie,
Hold on,
for
hold
for
on,
Christ's sake.
hold on.
Flying beanie hat.
I don't care what it is, as long as it'll get us out of here. Help!
It's gonna chop you to
Master
pieces.
Twirly's coming about. He's making his move, and he's reaching. He's
How many people are still watching?
good show. They're rescued.
Oh, okay. We didn't see any of it, but
And then this brave,
Beanie Hat came and rescued us. And that's the whole story.
Hey, that is the most amazing story since my last wrong way touchdown.
Folks, we'd like to thank you again, but right now we've got to get back to the real world. You see, he's taking me with him.
But there is no other world outside of Lidsville.
Yeah, that's right. It is, I tell you. That's where my home
Not
is.
really.
And I've just got to try to find my way back there.
Well, if you chaps insist on going, we'll give you all the help we can. Supplies, food, maps, lively there, ration detail on the double.
Look at them, all of them.
Cornmeal, gunpowder,
prisoner,
ham hocks, and
my
guitar
genie,
strings.
my ring. Well, I'm going to get them back, all of them, or else.
Or else what?
Or else you'll be the blue plate special tonight, rabbit stew.
I like that sign in the back.
All right, cut it, band. Please stop the music. Can't you see I'm trying to watch?
I never understood what that band is for.
Look at those little lint pickers.
I guess we're supposed to laugh at it.
We better get moving, Master. Who's gonna come
Or
after us
wish
for
it
sure?
away.
We gotta
Wish it
start
to the
hiking.
cornfield.
You'll not have to hike. We get you right on the bike.
And here she comes, partners.
That's so dangerous.
Meet Mother Wheels.
Hi, put a chopper in your hopper, honey.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm pleased to meet you, ma'am.
Let's ride now, yak later. Hop aboard, honeys.
Not me.
Damn.
If you want me, I'll be inside the ring, Master. Bye.
Goodbye. Thanks for everything.
Good luck. Take care of yourself.
Motorcycle Granny is too weird for the genie.
Look at
Bye.
those little
Bon voyage.
freaks. They dare think that they can get away from the mighty Hoodoo.
Do something, boss. Do something, please. I'm too young to stew.
Don't worry, I'll think of something. When I get mad, watch out. And I'm mad! Get me my hat line.
Your hot hat line?
You heard me. Now move it. Come on, get it.
I'm moving. Here you go.
Oh, very hot.
Take it.
That's Shazam, yeah.
He pulls out
All bad hats.
he pulls out an oven mitt and yells Shazam.
Mother Wheels. I want the
Next time I
boy
pull
and
out an
genie
oven mitt, I'm going to
retreat.
do that, and the wife will be
Mother
like, what the
Wheels.
hell was that?
This is a scramble.
Okay, you guys, we got a contract. Let me at 'em.
They've got
I
laundry.
need 'em alive.
Save the neck for me.
Let us be off, Chop Chop.
Where
So
are
these
we
living
now?
hats need clothes.
Just passing the hare forest, honey. Figured we'd hit a bald mountain and take a look around. Hang on.
Bald Mountain?
We'll have to get your helmet, laddie boy. My stars, a detour.
Oh, that road's out. That was a close call.
My stomach will never be the same.
Let's take the other way around, honeys.
There they are.
It's
Yeah.
going down. It's a rumble, kiddies. Run for it.
Don't anybody move.
Surround them.
What do you want from us?
You'll find out.
He smokes too.
Run for it, mother!
Come back here, you.
Oh, okay. That problem was solved.
Nice work, Weenie.
We're heading for home. Hang on, honeys.
Oh, they're just racing right back to Lidsville?
The blasted hag is getting away.
The blasted hag.
tell Hoodoo.
He'll kill us for sure.
Come on, everybody, follow me.
We're following.
So that's an executioner's cowl.
That looks like a naked M&M, you know, without the
Yeah.
shell.
Bad hats were after us, but we got away thanks to Weenie.
It was nothing.
But that nasty old hoodoo will be coming after us for sure.
Well, if the varmint shows up, partner, we're gonna be ready for him.
Arms! To arms!
Round up your weapons, folks.
Charge!
Okay, I do like the pig.
Yeah. He's got a cannon.
You're all alike! Stupid, ignorant, dim dim-witted clods. If I want anything right, I've got to do it myself. To the sky!
See, I like this vehicle.
Yeah.
We're off.
I dig that.
You foiled me long enough, Brat. This is the end.
It could be as convenient as the George Jetson's ship, his little car.
Voodoo's coming! Aha!
I like the steering yoke.
Yeah.
I like the simplicity of it.
Odd Job would like it too.
Prepare to attack! Let the blighter have it!
The produce. Always the produce.
Just throw the arrows. Throw the bow.
Weenie, over here! Help us!
Five, four, three, two, one.
Abandon hand!
We flipped his lid.
He fell into the Shampoo River. Now he's really all washed up.
We don't get to see it. Oh, there he is.
I'll get that rotten brat and those rotten hats.
Because he left
If it's
him
the
drinks.
last thing I do. Oh, where's the shore?
Nice going, Colonel.
It's a beastly shame you didn't get away, chaps. But stiff up a lip, and we'll help you try another day.
That's right, boy.
I don't know how I can thank you all enough. You've all been such true friends. I'd take my hat off to you, if I had one.
That would be kind of gross.
Yeah.
Everybody there wears a hat. Everybody knows where it's at. In the land of hats, that's Lidsville. You can find it on magic maps, where the mountains wear mountain caps. Lined with welcome mats, that's Lidsville. I've seen people put on hats, and then they tie or pin them. In Lidsville, there's no need for that, because they live right in them. So if you bump into a bonnet, with ears and eyes and nose upon it, nope, you haven't gone bats. That's
Nope.
Lidsville.
It's a clever little song.
Liddy, Layville, not to be confused with Nitty Grittyville, the land of living hats. That's Lidsville.
That was Lidsville. I like that. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Lidsville is very little remembered. People seem to have missed it. But
Yeah.
I very fondly remember Lidsville, and the catchy songs, both of those opening and closing theme songs, and Butch Patrick, and of course Charles Nelson Riley, makes it watchable. There's an episode of Lidsville where Witchy Poo appears. Witchy Poo comes
Really?
to Lidsville. So Billie Hayes plays two roles. She's playing Weenie the Genie and Witchy Poo.
Wow.
And Witchy Poo, somehow Witchy Poo and Hoodoo are old friends. They know each other. It's just like they went to college together or something.
Like a wizarding school.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, Witchy Poo expects to get married to Hoodoo. She comes to Lidsville expecting to get married. And of course, Hoodoo wants none of it. I remember that being the conflict. And
Good choice.
I don't recall. Yeah, good choice. I don't recall if Witchy Poo and Weenie appeared on screen at the same time. I don't recall if they had a magic fight or anything. But I think that's the first time I've watched the first episode all the way through. I think that's the first time. It's weird. It's a weird show. I love the opening to that show, though. Go watch that again later. Watch the opening to the show and see how much detail is in it, and that great mix of music there, that trippy Pink Floyd section where he's falling through the hat. That's yeah. All right, how many people are still watching?
I show 5.
5. Okay.
On Twitch.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. There's the link to the donation, the clickable donation link just came up in the Twitch chat there. We're at $20, right? I believe we got $20 toward our $100 goal, so we're 20% there. We've got one more show to watch. Let's try to get some more donations in while we watch the first episode of.
No, I think we're at 30. I think.
Are we at 30?
Yeah. If Carol gave is what's on the screen right now, is that from last week?
Some of it is. Carol gave. I think Ivory gave 5, and then Carol. Did Carol give? I forget. We might be at 30. D-Word's donation might have gotten us to 30. Somebody's going to have to remind us. Anyway, we're at 20 or 30. I don't remember.
Yeah, Ivory gave 5. Miranda gave 5.
Mm-hmm. And did we get 2 10s?
I think so.
Anyway, we're about to watch Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, and I misspoke. It's not the first episode of Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. I couldn't find the first episode of Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. Apparently, Amazon Prime did a remake series about 20 years ago.
Really?
Well, 20 years ago, Amazon Prime wouldn't have been a thing, would it? So this is maybe 10 or 12 years ago. But apparently, Amazon Prime did produce a remake series. So Amazon has all the old episodes locked down, and they're making sure that none of them get online. I did find one though, and it has commercials. So we'll so we'll have that extra treat.
Oh, nice.
Sigmund,
bonus.
Yeah, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, which I always thought should have been named Sigmund the Sea Monster, but it's called Sigmund and the Sea Monster because he is a sea monster.
Mistakenly think that the little boy,
whose
name is, what's his name again? I know it's in the theme song, but
well, the actor's named Johnny Whitaker. It might be Johnny.
Yeah.
In the show. Let's see. This one, I'm seeing Sharon Baird in the credits as well. You mentioned her. Margaret Hamilton. Oh, Margaret Hamilton? Really? I did not know that. Billy Barty, of course. Like we said, it's always Billy Barty. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters ran from 1973 to 75. It was 2 seasons. I remembered it being longer than that. It must have rerun on Saturday morning immediately after, so it appeared longer.
Yeah.
But it was popular. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
Yeah, the Cross Superstars show. Yeah,
it was
the Cross Superstars from 78 to 85. So it was immediately dropped into that. Yeah.
Sigmund was a really popular show. It was better made, I think, than a lot of the other shows, and it was more of a regular TV sitcom. It was just a regular family living in a regular house, but Sigmund happened to be living in the kids' room or whatever, or in the garage or wherever they kept him, in the garden shed or something. I'm getting closer. I'm circling the drain.
Right.
But yeah, this was a really popular show and very fondly remembered. This is one of the things that Captain Slinky is objecting to being called bad. But I haven't watched an episode of this show since back in the day, since the 70s.
Yeah.
It's been available on VHS and DVD for many years, but I've never watched it. Johnny Whitaker should be familiar, should look familiar to everybody. He was the little boy from Family Affair, little red-haired boy, a little bit more grown up, and he sings the theme song, which I had forgotten.
Good job.
It's not that great a job, actually.
Well, he tried.
Yeah. All right, let's go back into the TV room and see Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
Sigmund, you are a rotten sea monster.
Sigmund, you're through.
Scram! Get out of here.
Nothing like a day out on the beach when all it does is rain.
And get the EGOT vibe.
Yeah. This is a cute little song.
Yeah. Little beach boys thing going on. Nice van. Learn stop signs.
That pile of seaweed just ran away.
This is Troubleshooter, a communications terrain vehicle. Batteries not
Nice.
code X7.
When I looked at a few minutes of this earlier, I was thinking that was Robbie Rist playing the younger brother, but it's not.
I was thinking that too, yeah.
You
It's not
react
him.
quickly and grab the bird with Joe's Kung Fu grip.
Oh, yikes.
Now on to more adventures.
Joe with Kung
in
Fu
Face
grip.
of the Troubleshooter. Face
Choking
of
the chicken.
Troubleshooter and G.I. Joe with Kung Fu grip. Sold separately.
Sorry.
A poem to my Converse All-Star basketball shoes. You're the greatest. That's no jive. You're standard equipment on the B Street 5. As I fly
Wow,
through the air,
proto
to my
rap.
famous slam dunk. I'm flying first class, and that ain't no bunk. My shoes will be wearing the Converse name till they bronze my feet for the Hall of Fame. Converse All-Stars, limousines for the feet.
White Shadow.
All-Stars.
White Shadow. Oh, Evil Knievel.
Oh, yeah. What a great toy, man. all we need is like a Light Bright commercial, you know?
Yeah.
Light Bright, making things with Light Bright.
I never had one of these, but I knew plenty of kids who did.
Evil Knievel.
These are
Same
awesome.
Separately or with the Evil Knievel stunt cycle from Ideal.
The strongest man in the world has a super strength formula.
Kurt Russell.
That everyone's after. In Walt Disney Productions' new movie comedy, The Strongest Man in the World.
I don't think I want any more of your cereal.
It's a scientific
Jack Burt?
breakthrough.
Yes.
And the cereal company
It's all about the reflexes.
Yeah.
See Walt Disney Productions, The Strongest Man
This
in
is
the
legit
World.
recorded in the 70s.
Yeah, when someone asks you if you paid your dues, you look them straight in the eye, you say, yeah.
Two outcasts form an
I paid
unusual
my dues.
friendship amid
The
excitement
check's in
and
the
drama
mail.
in a story that will touch your heart. A boy must forget his own disability to save his prized pet in The Pigeon That Worked a Miracle on the Wonderful World of Disney.
Pigeon That Worked a Miracle.
Sunday at 7, 6 Central Time.
So you just
That's
figured Kurt Russell.
That's Sunday staple for us.
is the matter?
The president of what?
For you. Why don't you answer?
We're sorry, Zelda.
Well, the sheriff invited me to go to a picnic this afternoon. Will you be all right if I go?
Oh, sure, we can get along fine without you.
It's not exactly flattering, but I'll accept it. And I want you to be good boys and no shenanigans. I may be gone till about 9 o'clock.
Woo, 9 o'clock. Isn't that a little late for a single lady to be out with a fella?
That's how a single lady stops being single. If she's lucky.
Good one.
Johnny Whitaker is already a better actor than we've seen.
Oh, gosh. Even hiding isn't exciting anymore.
Aw, come on, pal, cheer up. We're your friends. We want to make you happy, but what can we do?
Oh, you've done everything you can.
This was a
It's
throwback
just
in the
that
70s.
This
You know,
is
like,
no
how
life.
Floppies did the same
I
thing, too.
can't even live like a human being.
Hide the monster, no one will
Hey, wait a
believe you.
minute. Maybe you can live like a human being.
Huh?
Well, Zella's gonna be out tonight until 9 o'clock. You can stay in the house and do all the things that Scott and I do.
Oh,
Like, learn
bless my
infotainment.
barnacles. That would be super.
How about that, Sigmund? You're gonna be human
See, that's
for a
not
day.
Robbie Rist.
Human for
No.
a day. Well, can I go to a movie? And can we take a bike ride? And can I watch TV? And can I make popcorn? And can we play ball and have
Can I see Jaws?
Okay, now I'll see you boys about 9 o'clock.
This must be.
Neptune?
This must be episode 1.
Now, your dinner's on the stove. All you have to do is warm it up.
Well, what happens if the sheriff proposes to you and you
What
elope?
kind of car is that?
In that case, try to stretch
Wow.
it for a week.
Edsel?
No, it's not an Edsel. It's old.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Still runs.
Good luck.
What is that actress's name?
Mary Wicks.
Mary Wicks.
Well, answer
She
it,
was in
dummy,
everything.
And we will find out.
Yes.
All right, knock off the banging.
Oh, she was born in St. Louis in 1910.
Who is it? Let's see.
What the hell?
Well. Okay, Mac. What is the big idea?
Now, you, out. This my cave.
What?
Oh, she was the animation model for Cruella de Vil.
No kidding.
Me not
Yeah.
Buster. My name Ook. This my cave.
Your cave?
That's what? Since million year ago, me and my pet Unk went to sleep in Icefield. Just woke up. One cave back. Go.
Well, this escalated quickly. What, what the hell is going on?
Do we throw this bum out, or do we kick this bum out?
I like that.
Me too, Daddy, me too.
Wait. Show a little respect for old Daddy. I get to whop him first.
Uh-oh. Does he have a dinosaur? Dinosaur sidekick? So I think Pop Sea Monster is supposed to be Archie Bunker. Oh yeah, dinosaur.
It's too ugly to be a sea monster. A ferocious dinosaur. Sigmund.
Too ugly to be a sea monster.
Well,
Hey, take it easy, friend. Look out.
Guess that's a Dunning-Kruger effect there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop.
Stop.
Good boy.
This last chance. Out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fine, you say, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Oak.
He's doing a Gomer Pyle?
Yeah, that's what I was
say
thinking.
too, Mr. Dinosaur.
Yeah. Say, can we pack a few things to take with us?
Me, already wait million year. Not another second. Out.
Yeah.
The dinosaur, he has injuries.
Yeah, like on both sides.
Yeah.
At the same spot.
And his tail. He has a bandage around his tail.
So he's pissed off because he's abused.
Yeah.
Did some pretty good roaring there, didn't I, Master? Get me food.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Yes, food. Whoops.
Go get dinner before you be main course.
Yes, sir. Yes, of course. Main course, of course.
Gosh, that was good. Yeah. My first pizza.
How about that?
Oh, thank you.
Chomp.
You're not supposed to eat it.
Oh, really? But it was so delicious. You humans don't know what you're missing.
True.
Okay, let's go. What's next? Ping pong? TV? Records? Checkers? Billiards? Girls?
Records, yeah.
Girls. He said girls. Oh, look.
Dames.
Yeah, terrific. Hey, mind if we join you?
Oh, boy. We're a group. Sigmund and his pals. Better be here so I can...
Oh, that would be amazing if the name Sigmund and the Sea Monsters was actually the name of the band.
Watch it.
He's calling them meatheads.
Because, yeah, it is actually based on Archie Bunker.
Yeah. And he has hair. Or is that a toupee?
Yeah. That's probably a... Oh, no, it's a seaweed wig.
Beat up on them stupid-looking humans and throw them out.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I need to remember that line.
There
There's your
we
Light
go.
Bright commercial.
Yes.
I need to remember that line. Do we throw this bum out or do we kick him out?
The toy that lets you create beautiful pictures with light.
They still make Light Bright.
With light.
Do they?
Bulb not included. Make
Yeah,
people,
it's
animals,
got the
things, and
LED
refill
bulbs
Bugs
in it.
Bunny or
Yeah.
Bozo the Clown.
Bugs Bunny.
You can make lots of pretty
Bugs Bunny's the
pictures with
greatest
Light Bright
cartoon
from
character of all
Hasbro.
time.
Yeah.
The
No
incredible Dr.
contest.
Steele. You've got Big Jim and Big Jeff hacking
Dr.
across
Steele.
the land, stopped cold by a gleaming hand of the incredible Dr. Steele.
Look at the
Rugged
face.
Yeah.
And strange tattoo. You make him
I
break a
did
bar
not.
in
Don't
two.
smoke.
Make Big Jim and Big Jeff
Don't smoke,
strike a
kids.
blow. Is he friend or is he foe? The incredible Dr. Steele. Big Jim safari outfit. Big Jim, Big Jeff,
they
and
left
the
us
incredible
on a
Dr. Steele
cliffhanger.
each sold separately
Huh.
from Mattel.
Big Jim and Big Jeff. Oh, wait a minute.
It's
Big Jim and
Kenner's
Big
new
Jeff.
girder and panel building set with
Oh,
working
I had one of
elevators.
these.
Gonna build me
Oh, I had a friend who had one of these.
12 stories tall with girders and
Awesome.
panels, and that's not all.
there's a working elevator, I can make it go.
I don't remember this song.
Down below, I
No.
can make lots of buildings one by one.
They could make Medical Center or Trapper John.
I never made anything this big.
Or Towering Inferno.
Yeah. With your O.J. Simpson action figure.
Where you going, Susie?
To spend the night.
Oh, I forgot about this
Bet
guy.
you're excited.
A little scared
Yeah.
too, Milton. I've never slept away from home.
That's only natural. I was nervous my first night here.
Really?
Sure. I didn't know if you'd like Kellogg's
So what was
Pop-Tarts,
first,
but you
frosted or
did.
non-frosted
Especially all that real
Pop-Tarts?
fruit filling and delicious
Don't ask me.
frosting.
Because non-frosted Pop-Tarts are an abomination.
Nope. Couldn't find an extension cord long enough.
They're fine when you want
There's a
less
lot of
sugar.
good inside Kellogg's Pop-Tarts toast.
The only one that would be probably acceptable would probably be a strawberry. That's it. That's it. Super.
Oh, here we go. Some TV. Oh,
Sundays
TV
this
shows.
fall begin with more Disney magic. Then Glenn
Nice.
Ford and Julie Harris in warm dramas in a
CBS?
bygone America of family sharing. The Family Whole Pack. NBC Sunday Mystery
NBC,
Movie returns
okay.
with 3 favorites and a new hit, Tony Curtis as McCoy. Sunday nights this fall.
A new
He
hit.
looks sick even then.
Yeah, he didn't look well. Yeah.
No.
You're gonna like it a lot. That was their catchphrase.
Yeah.
You're gonna like it a lot.
Sigmund. Yeah, and
I'll just watch Macmillan and Wife.
Hey, Slut,
Rockford Files.
What's
You know.
Sigmund hitting? Well, whatever it is, he's winning, cause it ain't hitting him bad. This is perfect. We'll go in, grab him, and make him work for us.
Good idea, Daddy.
How much work do you think it was to do this?
Okay, Pop.
The limbs and the
Pop-
mouth.
Yeah. Pop Sea Monster has a toupee and he's wearing a shirt.
Ah, more of them.
All right, we got you. Now stay right where you are and don't try anything funny. We're taking over.
Hey, what are you guys doing in here anyway? You guys better get out of here right away.
Selden, the sheriff will be back any minute. If they find you here, you're all in big trouble.
Oh, yeah? Big trouble.
Home invasion comedy.
Yeah, we'll bounce them around.
A little more effective than the creature from the haunted sea, though.
My friends, and
Yeah.
you had better leave them alone.
What are you gonna do if we don't?
Well, I haven't planned that far ahead. Now hear this.
That must be Walker Edmiston again.
We are moving in, and you guys are gonna be our servants.
I do like the googly eyes, though.
Yeah.
Joint. Now
The costumes work. They work really well.
Yeah.
snappy.
Hey, let me do that.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Food, Unk, where is my food?
It's like Luciano Pavarotti.
Right up, sir.
Yeah.
Mr. Master. Hurry. Well, I'm going as fast as I can, you know. You gotta remember, I'm over 1 million years old. Oops, sorry. Clumsy. You
Ow.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry,
The
boy.
ancestor of somebody from the Newsday Review.
Clean it up, huh? There.
Yeah.
Stop your slobber, or I clobber.
Jabba.
Unk.
That was
you know
actually clever.
something?
It actually had his arm
Yeah.
in the tongue.
Cave not big enough
Doing
for
this.
two
And then
of
did the
us.
little quiver.
Yeah.
Out? You're throwing poor little me out?
Bandage.
Out. You hear me?
Like a
You
broken
mean I'm
tail.
not wanted anymore?
You know, splint.
Out. Go. Oh, gee whiz. After 1 million years together, he threw me out. He's nothing but a fair
Million
weather
years.
friend. Now I have to find a new place to live. Where, oh, where can I find a place in this big, cruel world?
Well, beyond Bruce Springsteen's band, there's always plenty of room on there.
Is this living or is this living?
Oh, that's me playing the piano.
Here, melancholy monster.
Hey, Slut, Big Daddy, look at this. Look, what do you think it is,
Jaws.
huh? What's this, Big Daddy?
Well, leave me look at it, Garrett. Well, it must be some kind of a pet.
Pet?
It's on a leash.
Oh, hiya, boy. Know any tricks, huh?
Yeah.
Roll over, speak. Daddy, it's a dummy.
Well, speaking of dummies, Hey, what's holding up our chow in there?
Coming.
Oh, look at that. Good stuff. Oh,
Hey, I want a pretzel.
Say these eats better be yummy or
Lobster
you get a good
thermidor.
whopping.
Send it back.
These kids, I hope these kids had the
the
wherewithal
world
to
sure
poison
have
the food.
Changed
Yeah.
since I was a kid. Where are the lovely tar pits of yesteryear?
That was funny.
Oh, my God. No, we ought to thank that dumb dinosaur. If he didn't chase us out of the cave, we'd never have it so good.
Hey,
what?
hey, give me that.
No,
Sandwich.
now,
Give
cool
me
it,
that.
cool it, you
Give me
meathead.
that.
There's plenty more where this came from. Okay, here's the food. Snap it up. Move it, move it. Oh, hold your seahorses. It's coming right up.
Oh, Johnny, what are we gonna do? We've got to get
Hold
rid
your
of him
seahorses.
before Zelda gets
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, or somebody's going to get hurt.
Hey, remember the time that we scared Blurp and Slip away with that recording of a tidal wave?
Yeah.
Tidal wave alert, yeah.
Why don't we try it on him again?
Hey, you brats better hurry with that food or else.
It's coming.
Sigmund, quick. Sneak out to the clubhouse and get the tape recorder. And hurry, it's our only
Clubhouse.
chance.
That's where they
Okay.
keep them.
Yep.
All right, let's go with that chow. Come on.
It's coming!
Ah,
Mustard, plenty of mustard.
Now, I've got to sneak out to the clubhouse before Blurp and Sloop. Don't hit me, Mercy. Don't hit me. Boy, you scared me.
You scared me, too.
it's a good. No, not a ghost.
Yes.
I don't like to be personal, but what are you?
I'm a dinosaur. My name is Unk.
Pleased to meet you. I'm a sea monster. My name is Sigmund.
Oh, not nice meeting you, sea monster.
Oh, I'm ticklish.
I'm prehistoric.
Hey, you must be the one who scared my family out of the cave.
Oh,
This is
no,
episode
no, it wasn't
15
my
Okay.
idea.
season one.
My mean
Okay.
master made me do
The
it.
dinosaur show.
You know where you scared
Dino
the food?
DNA.
Right into that house right there. You did, huh?
So this was near the end of season one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he scared them into the house, he could scare them out. Would you
Sigmund
like
is actually
to do
thinking.
me a favor,
Yes.
friend?
Sure, you name it, pal.
Would you scare them out again from in there?
Oh, I'd like to, but I'll let you in on a little secret, huh? Come here.
Yeah.
Lend me your ear.
Yeah.
Have you got an ear?
Yeah, right.
I'm kind of a coward.
I'm a big guy like you.
I'm a big coward.
You know, I'm kind of a coward too.
Well, it's about time we cowards got together.
Okay, let's go.
All right, pal.
Pal.
Okay.
This is actually funny.
Chum. Yeah.
Raw power.
Oh, wow. I had one of those.
I remember these.
Your bike can have the cycle sound with raw power.
I had one of those.
It fits on most
Awesome. I
handlebars
totally
and
forgot
makes
about
the
those.
sound of
Yeah, I forgot about them too.
raw power.
Yeah, I got one too.
Raw
Yeah.
power. The motorcycle sound from
Roll.
Ideal.
Oh, in the next episode of Sigmund and the Sea Monster, Jack Wild is a guest star.
Jack Wild?
The object is to
Remind me who he is.
junk and score as many points as
He
you
was an Oliver.
but don't hit the broken window.
Okay.
Herbie needs a shoe,
From
an old
HR
tire,
Puffin stuff.
and a
The
rusty
guy from
can.
HR Puffin stuff.
There's the
Okay.
can.
Yep.
And there's the tire. All he needs
I remember
is,
this too.
Oh, no, he hit the broken window. Junkyard, a game any number can
Who's
play
that?
from
Who's that
Ideal.
voice? He did a lot of commercials. He did the Mousetrap commercials too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Weebles.
Oh, Weeble.
Doing? Hiding out.
Yeah, we had a lot of those.
Great hideout.
Where they ended up, I have no idea.
Yeah.
You eat up here? Yep.
Probably still standing up wherever they are.
What do you do if someone comes? I hide inside the tree.
I we had the treehouse. I remember that
Weeble's
door
Treehouse
so
comes with everything you see
vividly.
here. Weeble's
I don't
Treehouse
remember the
from Locker
treehouse.
Room.
We had some other set. I don't remember.
It's a beautiful day for this trap tennis match.
Oh, I don't remember this.
2 points. The object of trap tennis is to hit the ball and try to trap it for either 1 or 2 points. There's a 1-pointer.
Oh, how
the
weird.
first player to score 10 points wins.
Is that Davy, Jones over there?
It's a smash. No, it's a
No.
backhand fake. Game, set, match. Trap tennis, a smashing game. From Ideal.
That's a toy that wouldn't last
Without
long.
a truck, Sonny and Will find it tough to keep moving on tomorrow night on NBC.
Claude Akins.
Yeah. Funny to see him not in an ape costume.
What took you so long? Where's the tape recorder?
Wasn't he Sheriff Lobo as well?
Much better.
I think so.
What do you mean? Follow me. Okay. Knock it off.
Well, better than Oasis.
Now listen, you guys. I want this place cleaned up, and all of you out of here in exactly 5 seconds. Oh, listen to the little shrimp.
Move up the floor with ya.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just
Well, I'm sure parts of him will grow back.
Who do you think you are? Sigmund Ooze. That's who.
Sigmund Ooze?
Well, that does it. Let's whomp him good. Come on, let's get him. Come on now. Well, hold it now. I'm gonna stop on you like a
So is that supposed to be Sigmund's father as well?
I believe so, yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
There you go.
Did you see what I saw? I don't think
Well,
so.
at this
'cause
point, Johnny,
dinosaur
nothing
looked
is
like a
impossible.
The
The dinosaur.
all right. It sure beats a tape recorder, doesn't it? Yeah, move it.
Well, how do you do that? There's boiling water on the stove. Be careful.
Yeah.
It's running upstairs.
Now listen, you sea monsters. If you're not out of here by the time I count to 10, 1, 2.
We're leaving. Come on, Frank.
Does he know how to count to 10?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Glad they left it 2. I didn't know anything higher than 3.
Hey, I'm certainly glad they left when they did. I forgot how to count to 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, how did I know that?
You were
I
very
could write the
brave
show.
and courageous.
Oh, shucks. I was kind of brave, wasn't I?
Unc, these are my friends, Johnny and Scott.
Oh, how'd you do?
Glad to know you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you. We've never met a dinosaur before.
I shake his tiny, ineffectual arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't mention it. Say, could you fellas put me up for a couple of nights?
I know that voice.
Gee, Unc, we'd really
Sounds
like
familiar.
to, but, well, a
Yeah.
grown-up's coming home soon, and, well, she just wouldn't understand a dinosaur in our front room.
Oh, I see. Well, I know what you mean. I guess grown-ups haven't changed in a billion years, huh? Nice meeting you, boys.
Where are you going?
Back to the cave. I'm gonna tell that rotten master of mine a thing or two.
Oh, that a boy, Unc.
And I've got you to thank, Sigmund, for getting my courage and confidence back.
I'm glad I could help.
That voice does sound
Maybe some of
familiar.
it'll rub off on me.
Yeah.
I hope so. Bye.
Like I've heard it like in PSAs.
Yeah.
You know,
The kitchen exit. Okay.
there's no credit on IMDb for it.
Wow, a dinosaur. I can't believe it.
This dinosaur asked them for a place to spend the night, and they said no.
If we don't get it cleaned up.
Nice.
And quick. I'll help, and then I can duck back to the clubhouse. Good idea, Sigmund. Oh, I'll sure be glad to get back there. You humans lead too hectic a life for me.
Hook, Hong Kong. Glad you're back. Sea monsters, throw me out cave.
Oh, shucks. You mean you couldn't handle those 3 bums?
Number 4 monster, beat me up. Name Sweet Mama. Real slugger. Oh, boy. Oh. Hey, listen. They not know you chicken, eh? Go chase them out.
Well, there's something you don't know, Shorty. I ain't chicken anymore, and I ain't taking no more orders from you, so there.
You're not?
I'm not.
Okay, so it's the dinosaur that has the story arc in this.
Yeah.
This episode.
You're right.
Bonk on the head.
That no sound like chicken.
But we're still pals, hmm?
We pals. What we do now?
Well, I've been thinking, let's find a nice ice field and go to sleep for another 1,000,000 years, huh?
Good
When
idea.
we wake up, maybe cavemen and dinosaurs will be in again.
They'd be melting back out of the ice about now.
Yep.
Glad you had a good time, Zelda. Did the sheriff propose to you?
And no more ice. What they would be, yeah, because of the global warming.
Everything looks the same. Anything of interest to report?
No. Nothing special. Same old stuff.
Everything smells like seawater and.
Hello? Oh, hi, Miss Eddles. Yeah, I just walked in this second. What? Try to calm down, Miss Eddles. I can't understand what you're saying.
Oh, the nosy neighbor lady.
Mm-hmm.
You saw a dinosaur come out of our house this afternoon?
Oh, he's smoking that magic
yes, Miss Eddles.
magic
We'll be on the
weed
lookout.
again.
Thank you. But, Miss Eddles, I wouldn't worry if I were you. I haven't heard of a dinosaur biting anybody lately. But thank you for telling us. Bye.
She's cool.
We're going to have to do something about Miss Eddles.
Yes.
Say, you two didn't have a dinosaur visitor this afternoon, did you?
Yes, say yes.
Oh, you've been having a music session, huh? Yeah. Come on, let's have a song, fellas, before we go to bed. Okay.
Bed?
Oh, there's a song.
It's a chorus effect.
Yeah, they were trying to get Johnny Whitaker a recording career.
And it worked, and he won all those awards and all the albums. And wait a minute.
Yeah.
No. So that happened at all.
Oh, this is bad. What did he do after this?
Therapy? Maybe? Let's see. Bunch of Disney movies. Snowball Express, The Biscuit Eater, Napoleon and Samantha, The Magic Pony. Of course, he was the lead in the musical version of Tom Sawyer. Apparently, when he was on Tom Snyder's The Late Late Show, he said he briefly worked as a computer consultant at CBS.
No kidding.
That had such a Beatles vibe to it for a moment there. That gotta get you into my life. So ditch Johnny Whitaker and just listen to the Beatles, folks. It's better for you.
Let's Sid and Marty Krofft with their catchy intros and catchy outros. Okay, the
K-Tel again.
K-Tel was starting up again. Yeah. Yeah, well.
All that. I wanted all that. All that music.
That was the Bugalooes and Lidsville and Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. That was enjoyable.
Yeah,
those are actually watchable shows. The Bugalooes was
probably more so now. You know?
Yeah, the Bugalooes was a real pain in the ass. But I genuinely enjoyed Lidsville and Sigmund there. So the caveman and the dinosaur are just out there in the world. They were left.
They happened to thaw out at episode 15, and yeah, they are wandering around.
Yeah, Carol says, "Why does there have to be singing?" That's a question. That's an excellent question for any occasion. Why does there have to be singing?
It's like, why do people ask me to sing "Happy Birthday"? No, no, I've not.
That was Sigmund was 1973. 73 and 74. In 1974, the Crofts' next show was Land of the Lost. So someday we'll get to Land of the Lost, and we'll watch a full 90 minutes of Land of the Lost. Those shows, over the years, I've appreciated Land of the Lost more and more. They were written by legitimate science fiction authors. A lot of them were Star Trek screenwriters. The show was produced by one of the creators and producers was I can't think of his name right now, but he was the guy who wrote the Trouble with Tribbles episode from Star Trek.
Oh yeah, okay.
So he brought in all the people from Star Trek, DC Fontana, and all of them. There was an episode written by Theodore Sturgeon. There was an episode written by Larry Niven. It's actually good science fiction. David Gerald was his name.
Yep, Gerald. Okay.
It's actually
Gerrold.
Yeah, actually good science fiction. It's actually, compared to these other shows, it's another story about people trapped in another world full of dinosaurs and crazy characters, but the lore is really consistent, and every writer built on it, and it's excellent science fiction. Someday we'll get to that, but anyway, we just watched some really interesting Croft shows. I'm calling them interesting now because they weren't that bad. Sigmund was again really popular. People liked it quite a bit. The donation link just came up in the chat again. We're at 20 or 30. I've forgotten what it was. I'm barely awake. This is the way I am all the time now. But thanks again for being here, Mike. Thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you for having me.
I still haven't connected to chat properly. I still can't see how many people were watching. Hopefully next week things will be better. I don't know what we'll be doing next week. We'll talk about it during the week. We'll watch something else interesting again. I don't know what I'm going to show at the end of February for the Saturday public domain movie. I've got 3 weeks to figure it out.
Don't fall on Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
No.
Even though Janet Monroe is in that, don't.
Yeah, Janet Monroe.
I do have a Janet Monroe movie that I may. I forgot how pretty she was.
Oh, she was gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Forgot how pretty she was.
You're not going to show the eye creatures, are you? No,
no.
The crawling eye.
Earth caught fire.
Crawling eye.
The day the Earth caught. Yeah, the day the Earth caught fire.
Okay.
She's the lead. She's the lead in that movie. And rightly so.
I didn't know about that one. Does she have ESP in this one as well?
No, no. She's just a regular old person. I think she may be a scientist, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for co-hosting, Mike. And
no problem.
We will see you all next week. Bye.
Have a continual bad Saturday.